10 News reporter Josh Sidorowicz is on top of this story today. Josh, the first time we heard this, we really had a lot of questions.
A lot of questions. And Allison, I have been looking into this plant all day here. First question we had is, what does it mean now that these chemicals are no longer contained inside of the plant? Well, Arkema officials say that following some initial explosions, their biggest concern is having the entire plant catch fire. That could result in a much larger, much more devastating explosion. That said, once the chemicals do interact with water here, the ones that we're talking about here, they do generally dilute and decompose. For that reason, EPA officials on scene have said that while the smoke has irritated people's eyes and has caused breathing problems for some, that first responders there, they are not concerned overall that any of this is toxic. But here are two things to consider. We don't know exactly what chemicals are inside that plant. For the past 30 years, federal law has required chemical makers and handlers to disclose what's stored on their premises. It's called the Community Right to Know Act. Those reports have requested they had to be publicly disclosed. But in Texas, that access is ended following a similar explosion at a fertilizer plant in the city of West in 2013. Second thing to consider. Houston Chronicle reports that companies can typically quench organic peroxides in situations like this with another chemical in order to eliminate the danger, to neutralize it. However, it makes those chemicals worthless, and as of now, there is no indication that Arkema did that, and it remains unclear why.
We've seen a lot of powerful images from Hurricane Harvey. Take a